And that's the one that makes us live.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Welcome to a
shit.
bunch of bearded guys talking about films we did or didn't.
Hey.
You know, Daniel, you're not bearded.
It's got a mustache going. Go. See it?
I gotta color it in. You guys should have told me.
Yeah. Hey, listen, don't knock on Dan. He can grow a great creeper stash.
That's it. That's why no one sees it.
This is a stash that says stay 500 feet away from schools.
Yeah. Yeah. My neighbor one time.
The stash is on the offenders list. Just the stash.
Yeah, just the stash. My neighbor with young children one day asked me if I was working on my molest stash, and I was just like, all right, it's done. It's dead forever now.
He killed it.
There is no hope.
Look, I have a friend who he's been balding since I know him, and I don't mean just like a little balding. Like I mean like he's got the Picard going, and he's been rocking that since when he was in his 20s when we were in college. And one time at my birthday, a friend that I invited, his girlfriend looked over at him because she'd had a few too many, and she was like, "You need to just shave that fringe off because you look like a pedophile." And I have never seen a person get quite so angry at my birthday. Understandably so. But
someone had to say it.
And JJ, if you're watching this, it's funny now. It's been 20 years.
Been long enough. Yeah.
Been long enough.
Because nobody wants to look like Uncle Fester.
That's true.
Well,
Speaking
a
of,
new one or old one?
yeah. Speaking of very funny things and saying things, Ashley and I, we go to Dutch Bros a lot to get coffee. I've got my cup.
And he doesn't bring me any.
I don't bring you any. I got my cup from this morning. Well, I've been ordering their 911 drink because it's got like 6 shots of espresso, and I like that shit to taste like coffee. And so when like Ashley and I were in the car,
Ashley's already yelling at you in the chat.
Yeah, she is. She was like, I'm like, oh, what are you getting? She's like, oh, I'll get my usual. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go with the 911. And she's just like, Chuck, don't you dare fucking say that when you order that drink. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I won't, no problem.
But then did anyways.
And then, so the thing is with Dutch Bros is like, they come out to the car and they take your order. And then when you pull up to the window, your shit's ready to go. So the guy comes out and he's like, oh, what do you have to drink? I'm like, oh, Ashley's drink. And then I'll have a large iced 911. And the guy kind of stopped for a second. And he's like, okay. So this drink and then a large iced 911. And I'm like, yeah, I fucked that guy's whole day up. He is going to be calling those drinks 911s
now
all day. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Like a large cup of terrorism, please.
That's the
Do they crash a spoon into it?
Yeah.
They bring it out in
cup
2 cups.
Spilled.
And we're off of Twitch.
Too soon? Too soon?
It's a decade. We're fine.
Thoughts and prayers.
It's more than a decade now, isn't it? It's over 20 years, right?
Yeah.
God
Holy
damn.
shit.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. A full generation.
Yeah.
Fuck. Where were you at on 9/11/2001 there, John, in chat?
I was being a little shithead, wondering why I was taking them so long to put the Pioneer CD player into my car. What the fuck are all these assholes doing? Because I didn't pay attention to what was going on.
Yeah. I was in the drive-thru at McDonald's, skipping class.
I was in math class.
I was in class.
Yeah.
I was
Bert
supposed to be
was
in
like
class.
working his second job.
I was district manager of Walden Books at the time. I think I was firing people in court. Actually, when that happened.
Nice. I used to love going into Walden Books. They don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So, do y'all remember where we left off?
I
It's only
smoked
been a
some
week.
red stuff.
You did. That's right. I haven't quite decided yet what the effect's going to be on that, but you're smoking that red stuff before you go into the situation. Do you remember what the situation was?
No, I'm smoking the red stuff.
All I
Yeah,
know is
yeah.
we got a sweet wizard van.
You
Yeah.
do have a sweet wizard van. You do
That's right.
indeed.
I
It's
was
got a big
casting
fucking
a
gun on
spell
it.
at someone, and that's why I took a hit of the red stuff. Was I casting a boost on like Simon or something?
I think so. I think you had.
I think
Yeah.
it might have been on me
Oh, it might
It
have
could have
been.
been on you because I've got my.
because I'm fatigued.
I don't know if I can cure fatigue
Yeah.
because I think I was doing the protection spell. Let me check my relief spell to see if I can help with fatigue.
I don't think so, but for some reason at the time, I feel like it made sense that I was being targeted with
Yeah.
that. But
I
now I
can-
don't remember why
yeah.
either.
No, I can do shaken, distracted, vulnerable, or I can do wounds. Can't help you with fatigued. I can blow some red smoke at you to increase your armor by 2.
Or at least you think it does.
Who knows now?
So okay. Yes. So you picked up your sweet ride. You went to eat. You got approached by a woman who had said she was fighting. Following somebody had done some divination and had said to seek you out.
Mm-hmm.
And she'd come to recruit you to help them. They're a druid sect, and they are having an issue with a rival sect of druids, which slaughtered a bunch of their fellow members and took over an outpost that is kind of outside of a stable rift to another world. And they'd kidnapped 2 twins who had identical twins who had heterochromatic eyes. Like one was like red, the other was green. And
RGB eyes.
yeah, RGB eyes. And they asked you to come and check that out. You had an interesting trip there. You saw weird growth. There were vine tentacly things. Stuff
doctor
was
check it out.
warping in and out of position. Chopper had a very bad dream.
Oh yeah.
I did too.
I had
You did
Not
too.
as bad. Not as bad.
Not as bad. Not as bad. And I think that's right. Doggart had a dream that everyone was present for because he just kind of stopped reacting for a bit in the middle of the day. So yeah, there's been some weird things.
Yeah.
Can't
I
imagine
believe
anything going on.
We left off having found like the hobos of the forest that the druids don't like, but maybe aren't actually bad hobos.
But then we saw that they had shot up our bike. So we
Well,
knew that
it looks like they may have taken some shots at Simon's bike because he went to go scout them out on his little dirt bike. He didn't think he'd been, they had shot at him, but then when he kind of looked at his bike, it looks like a couple of maybe glancing blows or something.
It's fucking rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You just don't mess with the guy's ride.
No,
I mean,
true.
that's just,
Why would you do that?
but
We
there's
don't really care so
basically-
much about the druid on druid violence. We're big on property rights.
That's right.
That's it. That's it exactly.
And that's the outpost is a ring of wooden building, or not a ring, but kind of like a ring of buildings that butt up against the mountainside. The other druids can tell you that the portal is past those buildings. There is a good mathing in my brain. 40 yards of clearance between the tree line and where the buildings are, and then the portal is another 40 yards beyond that.
Okay. Let's do it.
All right.
I don't know what we're
I think
doing.
we were doing like team obvious and team stealthy. Are we still?
I mean, I'm always on Team Obvious. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, just by the fact that I'm a giant robot. That's the
And what
size
time
of
of
a
day
house.
do you want to do this? And also,
Tuesday.
Kozel, give me a vigor roll and give me a vigor roll at -2 and a spirit roll at -2.
All right. -2. I'm just gonna put that I ran.
Ooh.
So if I roll max
Nice.
on both dice, but yeah, my vigor roll at -2 is a 12.
Okay, you're doing good. You're holding strong. Strong stuff. Very strong stuff.
I'm a strong wizard.
Well, you're a mystic. Leyline Walker is more the wizard. I'm just saying.
And a 4 for my spirit
Okay.
roll.
Okay.
He's a strong boy.
He's a strong boy. He's hanging in there. You are getting some. This is not as mellow as the other stuff, but you're keeping your shit together. But yeah, there's like a weird, almost like a color filter of redness
Oh,
over everything. And you can
fucking
Like it's a
tactical
Chevelle
mode.
song.
you can tell that you're hearing something besides just the mental static that you and Doggart have been suffering,
Yeah.
but you can't make anything out.
Okay. And on that, Dan, not enough people talk about Chevelle anymore.
True. I'm actually impressed at myself for having actually remembered that they're the band who sang the song.
Good job, Dan.
Dan, have a Benny for that.
Yay!
Matter of
rest
fact,
of us
before
refresh our
you do
bennies.
that, well, I should probably let's refresh bennies. Actually, here, refresh all bennies. There we go. All right.
Oh gosh, 4 bennies.
Oh my
Look at that.
gosh. I had bennies once. And I do again.
But and it just, so people know, I tried to draw a map for this, and I just hate drawing maps. So we're just doing this somewhat more theater of the mind, but I'll have something.
Did you
Anyway.
do like I do and you made it just way too fucking big?
That's part of it. Well, the thing is like, so the dimensions on it are like, here's the forest edge. There's a 20-inch span, and the way the system for Savage Worlds measures things is each inch is 2 yards, and each inch is 1 unit of your pace and that sort of thing. So it needs to be kind of that big because that's how it tracks distance and range and all of that. But it winds up being very large, and I'm really bad at circles and like just arcs in general.
Mm.
I have a thing. I think it's called dysgraphia. I'm not good at drawing. But
I'm not good at drawing anything at all, so
Yeah.
I mean,
I drew
take that for
once.
what's worth.
so it's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
Because I think we're mature enough role players that we can handle a little theater of the mind.
Oh.
All right. So how are you going to approach this? What time of day are you going to go? I mean, Koza's already smoking up, getting ready to go.
I mean, it sounds like now then, because once you get lit, you
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
All right. Well,
Now,
I'll
one thing I
try
will
and
say-
circle around and come at to basically flank, because obviously you and the Big Mac and
Oh,
Puff
okay.
Daddy
So
would be obvious.
here's the thing, is like, say there's this line,
Mm-hmm.
like right here is kind of the mountainside.
Yeah.
The place you're, and this is, where the ring of buildings is. And then out here is the forest. And then it's just all empty space. So there's no way to really sneak up on it.
Unless you had a rocket pack.
You could
You're-
drop in,
what if
but that would be about
from
it.
underneath.
That's
What-
kind of
what
what I
if
want to
you
do.
were-
I want to kind of like sneak as far as I can sneak, and then get into a spot where I can just kind of. And then
what if
catch.
you were just like hiding behind my largeness, like you're just holding on to the back of me, and then you go over the top of me
That is
and
also
onto
fun.
them.
And honestly,
Never expect a little guy behind a big guy.
That's right.
The main thing is that you won't so much need to be doing a stealth check as much as you'll be needing to do like an athletics type thing.
Okay.
Because you're going to be airdropping in more or less.
I'm good either way.
Okay.
Turns out
I
it's the
figured it.
same role.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll basically be my little backpack of hatred.
Perfect.
So that's
I'll get a little carrying thing for you.
that's Doggart and that's Chopper. What about Kozel and Simon?
Are we sneaking in?
Yeah, and just take another tack. If they're going this way, we'll come in from this way.
Okay. And I'll tell you, I'll go ahead and put that protection spell on Doggart. If they're going in direct, give you a little more oomph.
Well, putting it on Doggart won't necessarily help his mech.
I'll put it on Doggart's mech.
No, I mean it. You can't put it on his mech. You can put it on Doggart in case he gets out of his mech, or you can put it on Simon or yourself.
Or Chopper. If he's leaping in all cool like a badass.
I'm not sure it'll work on Chopper. It may.
Oh.
All right, I'm putting it on Chopper.
All right. -4 to that roll though.
Oh, is it because of my drugs?
No, it's because he's a cyborg and he's got a teeny tiny brain.
That's rude. It's still a
My
5.
brain's actually very big for the
So you
cat.
can. Yep. That gives him like what?
+2.
+2. Okay.
Go.
There's not really a good way to add it on there unless you just manually adjust your armor. And I think it's just armor, right, Chuck? Not
Just
tough.
armor.
Yeah, just armor. I think you can adjust it on your main traits page. If you just click on where it says armor.
When Jeremy was playing Dr. Cuspid, I just had some Bluetooth armor item and I would just equip and unequip it when I would get the protection spell cast on me.
Yeah, I tried doing that with some things earlier, and it seems like they broke that. So that's why I was like, you might have to manually adjust it. I don't know. You can try making the item. I just don't. It didn't want to adjust for me.
Yeah.
I'm trying, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Anyways.
And did you put on the medium armor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, actually, I don't think I have the medium armor on. I think I still have the light.
Okay, because right now
Yes.
it's set as your equipped armor. Just have to look at your sheet.
Armor once.
Yeah, I do.
Do not snort the electrolyte.
Oh, wait, no.
powder.
It was supposed to be the other one because I didn't want the minus to my pace.
Right. That's what I thought. So that's why I was asking. I was like, I thought he wanted the other one.
Yeah, sorry. I'm switching
Listen,
it now.
I don't believe
No
that,
worries.
Bert. I think it would work.
Okay, there we go.
Suspect it would not feel very good though.
This
Oh,
is
we're
the
not talking
fine
about that.
powder left in the tube after the last tablet. I'm thinking, well, it hits the bloodstream faster now.
Well, you got to look at it too. It'd be like a brine.
But
Where,
you can
like,
also just put it
initially,
up your butt.
it would dry you out because moisture from your body.
Electrolyte suppository.
Yeah.
Okay.
They call that electroboofing.
All right. So basically, like, so is like Doggart and Chopper gonna approach from like say the south, and we got Simon and Kozel coming in from the north. That kind of what I'm hearing from kind of the plan.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure what we're doing when we get there, but yes.
Fighting.
Okay, so we're murdering the hobos.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were paid to do.
That is, I believe, the plan.
Okay.
Except we're not actually getting paid.
That's true.
You're not mercenaries.
I know.
You're do-gooders.
We're the good guys, and we're doing the good thing right
Look,
now. I'm
if you want to
positive.
do mercenaries, we have to switch over to Savage Battle Lords.
All right, crew meeting real quick.
We were told that these
we
people are
can certainly
bad,
do that.
so
Yeah.
they must die.
But yeah. All right, so you see yourselves there over on the left, and I just put tokens up so that there's something to target, just because it will make tracking things a slight bit easier for me. But yeah, they're all right. So Dogger, you're not really being stealthy, so they definitely see you coming. Simon and Kozel, are you creeping in on foot?
Yeah. I mean, if we got to be quiet, I don't think our giant wizard van would accomplish that.
Yeah, it might also be hard to get it through the forest without, like, a trail.
I roll stealth.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth, as can Simon.
I'll spend a penny. Maybe.
All right.
We both did bad.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not spending a penny.
Okay.
You're not spending a penny. I'll not spend
I noticed
a
that you're breaking tree limbs beneath you. I'm like, yes, great.
We'll
All right,
still
so-
be stealthy.
But you know what? That makes this. Oh, okay.
You'll be
Relative.
stealthier than me.
Yeah.
We
it's
will
relative.
divide their forces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I forgot that I had to re-add a bunch of things, so
Oh my gosh.
we're just gonna begin combat.
Combat.
Wombat.
Oh, the music changed. What happened?
Because I started the combat.
Oh, okay.
Why? We're so far down in initiative.
You kind of are. There's a lot of them, technically speaking.
Oh my
I know, but
gosh.
like our entire team is at the bottom.
Wait, Chopper's up there a little
Yeah.
ways.
You're all, you're striding in. Let's see. This guy, he just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna. Well, Chopper's out of being shot at right now since he's riding shotgun on your mech. But we'll say they've noticed Simon or Kozel. Who wants to be even?
Real quick, John, just so you know.
Yeah.
They changed something in the system. Usually when I roll low because of one of my skills, a little pop-up window says, draw a card because I can.
Yeah.
So I didn't this time until I went into the combat encounters list, and then there's a button instead of showing me what my card is. So they changed where that was.
Okay. Good to know.
You moved up.
Does that allow you to change your initiative?
It allows me to redraw, and it did. So
Okay.
I've got a 7 of diamonds now.
Okay.
I'll be even.
You'll be even? Okay. So I'm just going to toss a die out here. It's odd, so it's going to shoot Simon. Oh, this always goes well when I start off the first round of combat targeting Bert. Oh, and just so you know, they are firing from inside the building, so they do have medium cover
Oh no.
if you're shooting at them.
Oh, the building's gone.
But that guy misses.
Yeah.
And you know what? Just to make Chuck feel not left out,
I'm not left out.
He feels fine.
we'll
Yeah.
take a shot at Kozel here.
No thanks, because it's going to hit. I am fragile.
That's French.
Mm-hmm.
Fragile.
It is.
I've been currently trying to sabotage my children. Because I'll say things in Spanish and tell them it's French.
All right, there. Whoa! Would you like to spend a Benny to try to soak?
Yes.
There's a little button there.
Where's the little button?
There's a little Benny symbol. Reroll with Benny. Or wait, no. All right, I think I have to hit apply damage first, and then
There it
okay.
is.
Now there's a button for soak vigor.
It didn't work.
It did not work.
There is a collective.
There's a button there that you can spend another Benny if you want to re-roll.
Yes.
All right. You were able to soak one wound, so it's better than nothing.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by a lot, but technically accurate.
Yeah. And I think did it apply the damage to you? I don't know.
The damage and the shake.
Okay. All right. That one. You can see that there are other figures kind of hiding behind the buildings they are wearing these owl masks, and they have like this like kind of like bear hide like cape kind of thing, and they're watching you, but they don't appear to be. Well, actually no. They'll take some pot shots. They'll take pot shots at your mech.
Well, now it's self-defense when we kill them all.
Yeah, exactly.
They shot first.
They did. Let's see which one is it.
We might have been coming to talk to them.
Right? Well, they did mention earlier that they didn't seem particularly interested in talking.
And that's a personal problem for them here in a second.
It is. But we'll give that so that we can get cocked eye. All right, that guy misses. And okay.
This guy's
again. Let's see. There we go. You know what? Let's do that. Or not, because we didn't bother to favorite that.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. Again, shooting at you. And he hits. We'll see if it does any actual damage to your mech. It does not. So that was that. So, of something to note, these things. So they're using bows, and they're not firing like regular arrows. They're firing like shafts of energy at you.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
It's like Star Wars: The Bad Batch and the kid who was on that, who had a laser gun bow.
Yeah, the laser gumbo.
Gun.
Oh, laser gumbo
bow?
soup sounds awesome.
Yeah, I would need that.
Haha! Take
Aha.
that! Haha! Well, look at all the ones.
That's a lot of ones.
That was a lot of ones. All right. You know what? They're just gonna keep unloading arrows at you for right now. Ooh, maybe.
Oh my.
No.
I think it was close.
It was getting there. So yeah, and then one last one. And they're just peppering you with arrows there.
Oh my.
Maybe. Nope. Still nope. All right. Now it is time for Chopper.
Okay. Do I
Chopper.
need to? Okay.
Yeah, give me an athletics roll. Now, are you going at max velocity on this thing?
I think so. I think just launching himself into the center.
The faster you go,
the
greater the penalty.
Perfect.
Okay. So if you're going max speed, I'm gonna say that's a -4. So you're gonna need to get with a raise to pull this
Athletics
off.
with a -4. Okay. So I'll click here, and then I'll do the trait roll modifier -4, and let's see what happens.
Oh, it sounds good.
It does. So even with a -4, I still got a 6.
Nice. So you succeed. You are. Where did you want to be? Did you want to be like in one of the buildings? Did you want to be in the middle of like the little formation of buildings?
Center mass of as many people as possible.
Okay.
Just maximum chaos.
Okay. There is a cluster of some of these dudes with the owl masks in the middle.
Mhm.
So yeah. All right. So that was your move.
Okay.
That was one action basically.
Okay. Perfect.
Whatever. So.
Well, then I would like to start chopping.
Okay.
Okay, I think it automatically does the improved frenzy.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. Oh my.
Such dice.
I didn't click anybody.
That's okay.
I should have clicked somebody. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Why don't you click target like one of these things?
Okay, we'll do. Okay, I see it now. I need to zoom into my map thingy.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. So click them. Is a 9 with the raise or regular?
Nope. That. Oh yeah, because you're doing close combat. Hang on. Their parry is a 5, so a 9 will be a hit with a raise.
Okay, so they're all raises. I love it.
Thanks for that late fee. And hello.
Oh gosh.
Right. Yep. Flat.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and target another one.
Okay.
All right. So that guy. Now that guy.
That one I can't see.
Have to try to. No. All right. So yep. You cut that guy's arm off. The other one. Yep. Okay. And you've got a third attack.
Okay. I think he's just lashing out. I'll put the third one into another guy. I know I should just kill that guy. That'd be a smart thing to do. But if I'm going maximum chaos goblin.
Well, you still effectively put that dude down because you dealt 4 wounds to him. So. Right. Okay.
I think that guy only took 2.
Last one. That one goes down.
Okay.
All right. That was a hell of a round of combat for you there.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there's gonna be 2 of these other guys, and they're dressed a little bit differently. They have like this like wood and bone armor that they're wearing. And they've got bows, but they ready spears, and they come running at you. And let's see here. There we go. And then yep. But since I had to run to get out to you, so I just need to find. Here we go. Well, that's not gonna. Right. Does it actually hit you? I think your parry defense is much higher than that.
My parry's a 9.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, it's not reading off your parry. Okay. Just important to know. All right, and then the other guy will also.
Oh wait, I'm gonna attack him.
Oh yeah,
He missed
yeah.
me.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, nice.
I like that. It's a fun little. I think, can I click here to make? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna roll it, and we'll just take whatever the first die is, the fighting die.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one's an 8.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Standard
Just.
hit, I assume.
But
Okay.
yeah, it'll hit.
All right, and I'll right click one of these guys just to.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a very strong hit.
No,
Faster than
it's
I
actually
expected.
not enough to injure that one.
It's all right. It happens.
Yeah.
It's a lot faster than I was expecting.
Yeah. And another one comes running in, and he's gonna try to stab you as well.
Okay.
Let's see. Does he have? Okay, so it ran.
Like that we have both a probing spirit warrior and a stimulating spirit
They're
warrior.
covering all their bases.
It's
Have
still
them
not
both
enough
at the same time.
to actually hit you.
Okay.
All right.
This one's plucky. It's a real
Yep.
go-getter.
Lucky. Let's see here. Yeah, they're not super great setup for this. All right. Yep, this guy will just fire a bow at you there, Chopper. You staying away. You saw what you did to his friends. Aha!
There you go.
Jeez.
Yeah. There you go.
Maybe. I don't know what's going on there.
Why?
Oh,
It's excited about something.
It must have additionally targeted. So Chopper, no damage. For some reason, it was also still. It's still targeting your mech, Dan.
Oh,
Don't ask me.
That's funny. I wonder why I did that.
Like I said, that was the one thing that I noticed when I was doing this earlier after, because it updated and I'm like, oh, the targeting's all weird again. Great.
Yay. They made it better.
Mm-hmm. All right, Simon, you're up.
Let me unmute. How far am I away if I wanted to run so that I was up against the buildings they're shooting from? If I were right under where they're shooting, would it provide me any kind of cover at all?
It would.
So I want to.
How fast? What's your pace?
I'm very fast. My pace is a 14 with a D8 for the to hoof it more.
You need a total of 20 to get to the side of one of the buildings.
I could then with the D8 roll, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I will run. Pace of 14. Here's my D8. Why is this asking for so much? Just roll, I guess.
Oh, snap.
There we go.
There's bits. Thank you.
There you go.
I got a 22.
Perfect.
Actually, more if that explodes.
It doesn't.
Mhm.
But you do get up to the side of the building.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
right now
I'm covered now?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
You do have actions left if you want to do anything.
Do I? I thought I had to split dice pools to get more actions because I had to take the run action to get here.
It'll add a -2 to your any other actions you take this round.
Oh, so you don't have to declare in advance anymore?
It's helpful if you do. But
All right.
it's up to you. If all you want to do is get
How
him-
far up is the opening that they're shooting down from?
Oh, probably only about 6 feet.
Oh,
The buildings are kind of raised up, so if you wanted to go through that window,
yeah.
it's not even a window. There's no glass in it. It's
Yeah,
just-
basically, I just want to reach up, grab the ledge, and throw myself into melee with whoever's up there.
Give me an athletics roll.
Boom.
All right, you're up and in,
Okay.
and you can take an attack on this dude. He's got a bow right now. He's like, oh crap.
Okay. Sure. Here we go. Can I do it from my gear that I want to use? Like if I click my gear, will it do the attack roll?
Usually you have to go off the trait sheet to get the attack roll.
So-
Under the, or if you
under
star
quick
the gear,
access? I think I've got it in quick access, so maybe that. Yeah.
and then just where it says, okay, let me just take 2 off of that. So that's gonna be a miss.
Yeah. How many are up in here?
Just 1.
Mini deck. Oh, course. Miss.
Yep.
Okay, well,
All
at
right.
least I'm in melee with him now.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, Doggart, it's your turn.
It is. I'm trying to decide which of my weapons is the best at blowing up a building full of people.
I mean, you've got a railgun,
I know.
That's pretty
That
powerful.
could be really good at it.
but you also have mini missiles.
I know, and that's kind of what I'm leaning to, but I don't know how to make them roll on my.
Yeah, I know. That appears to be broken because I was trying to figure that out earlier.
I was like, I think you're broken.
So let me get those just on your sheet.
Oh no, I just spammed the ever living daylights out of chat.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, I guess let me try and click it on the. Oh, it's not working.
It's called again. Okay.
I was scrolled up in the chat and I was like, I don't see my thing happening, and it's because I was scrolled up.
How dare.
Oops.
And I think you've got. Wait, high explosives. So.
I think we put one of them just directly on my player character sheet before
Yep.
the
Yep,
railgun.
that's what I did, and then I'll star that, and hopefully that should work.
Yay! I
Now,
see it.
let me make sure it will just put it like main hand. I don't care. So now it should hopefully be there, and hopefully it'll roll. There we go.
Roll. Get him. Oh, I
That's-
think I'm
that's
gonna
a
use
success.
one. I think I'm gonna use one of my bennies to see if
You
I
sure?
can make it bigger.
It hit.
I have 4 of them.
May as well.
Might as well be a little greedy, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
look at that. Woof. All right, so that's gonna be hit with a raise, so you can hit the plus D6 stat button.
Yay!
Oh my!
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh God.
Oh my God!
Jesus Christ.
You just annihilate this building, and we'll say that it takes out.
It was a mini nuke, actually.
Apparently, yeah. Let's see. This guy, he gonna be dead, and we'll say, you know what? We'll say this guy, the Uzi, also dead. And one of the buildings is gone. So that's fun. All right, Kozel, you're up.
That's me.
You can roll to unshake
Yeah.
if you'd like.
Does it not? I thought it did that automatically.
Yeah, I thought it too, but again, I don't know what things have broken.
It's just a vigor test, right?
Yeah. Oh, you can just click where it says the character is shaken, and then it'll pop up so you can just hit roll spirit to see if you can unshake.
Oh, it's a spirit. Okay.
All right.
I'm still shook.
You are.
Can I guess 2 questions. Can I cast spells while shook?
I don't think so. I think you can just kind of like move.
Okay, then I go find somewhere to hide.
Fair enough.
That's my turn.
All right.
Oh, yay. I got the red joker.
You did get the red joker.
I think that means I get something nice.
It does.
Yeah.
Why are you going there? Okay.
You basically
All right,
get like
so-
a +2 to everything, get a Benny.
Yep. So Doggart is
all
up
around.
again.
Is there another house that doesn't have Simon in it?
Yes.
Then I guess it is time to wipe it off the face of the earth also.
we'll say that the plucky the plucky dude in the bird mask and the helpful spirit warrior are in the same in the same location.
Do I need to specifically add the +2 to it?
It should automatically add it to pretty much
Should do
anything
it.
you roll.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Not that you need it.
I don't think it added it, but
Well, I
I'll
think
certainly. Oh no, it did. It offset the fatigue.
Yep.
Okay, I see it.
So
Yay!
hit the raise damage. Oh,
Oh, not as good.
Ben, you
good.
want to reroll the damage?
Oh god.
Yay!
God.
It's still plenty. So we're just gonna say that guy, Blarg, and this guy.
That's what you get for shooting his motorcycle.
This is clearly where the if this was a show, they dumped a bunch of the money on this, and it's in the clip.
All right, so this guy.
This is all the high budget right here.
Yeah. Buildings being blown up.
I will have to actually replace these missiles, so yeah, it is the budget.
Yeah, you're out. All right, so this guy is gonna try to stab you again, Chopper.
Okay.
Yeah, he gonna try to stab you twice.
Okay.
Because why not? No.
Nope. I'm gonna stab him
And-
when he misses.
Yep. Nope, that's not the right one. I don't know why I rolled the second d6. But... Oh, tested for critical failure. That's nice.
Oh god.
Yeah. So,
Right.
yeah. He missed.
Okay,
Real
we'll
bad.
Just use the first one.
Well, he stabbed at you twice, so.
Well,
Oh,
I mean to say I'm gonna roll my
So,
counterattack.
no, I see what you're saying.
I think the 5 probably misses.
The 5 misses. Their parry is
That was a
and
pretty
actually all the
cool
shamans
roll.
are pretty much down. All the guys in bird masks. The only ones up are the guys in armor, which there's only one of them, and their parry is an 8. So
Okay.
yeah, your 9 is the only one that hits.
Okay, well, I can't use the improved frenzy on my counterattack thing, so I'm just using the first one that pops up
Okay.
versus
All right,
trying to.
gotcha. Well, good news. You're next.
Oh, okay. How you doing? Praying my shit. You trying to make me look bad? You son of a bitch. You stupid wooden armor and you little steak.
Oh my.
It doesn't show me what happened. I think I missed, or did I? I don't know.
You shouldn't have with the dice it showed. Give it a minute.
Strangely enough, whenever the game breaks for Jeremy, it also breaks for me.
Interesting. You sharing internet? You touching internet tips? What's going on
We
over there?
might be.
What's going on over there?
We're
Our
doing some long
Ethernet
distance
cables.
stalking. It's a fact.
Yeah, it's true. Our Ethernet cables are twisted.
All right, well, I'm just gonna roll that for you, Jeremy.
Okay. Oh no, it popped up. 5, 11, and 12.
Yep, that
Okay.
might have been me, but either way, do some damage because that 12 is gonna be hit with a raise. The 11 won't, but
Okay.
so if you want to roll damage, I'm pretty sure your first regular damage.
We'll do the regular one first. Maybe. Or maybe I should just let you roll because at this point it's.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I'm the one that feels bad because I'm like, oh. All right, and then the next one, oh, you know what? Here. Probably helps if I don't have you targeted and target your target. I think I can. Do. Oh. Okay. So you shook him, and now we'll do your other hit, which is enough to take him down.
Yay!
Yay!
Come on, computer.
Okay. And then that brings us to Kozel.
I want to be on Chuck.
All right. Sue.
Can you? Isn't there a thing where you can just Benny your shaking?
Yeah, you can. Usually, it'll automatically give you a free attempt at the study round. A lot of times, the system rolls it for you automatically.
Yeah. I'm not sure why.
And then
it's not.
I think you just spend a Benny to say, I'm
Yeah.
done being shaken if you
Yeah,
fail
you
the
get
roll.
you get your free check at the start of the turn. If that doesn't work, you could just spend the Benny.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend a Benny and unshake.
Okay.
Okay, I can cast spells again.
Mm-hmm.
Another question, because I looked and I couldn't find it. Can I cast healing spells on myself?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
I mean, the question is, can you touch yourself?
Very
Not
much
if you
so.
don't have hands.
Oh my. Do stumps not count?
Nope. Need hands. Hands
Oh
are the
my.
gateway. Nubbins or nothing.
No. Then I'm out of bennies. So
And you're out of bennies.
We got a thing that we can gift each other bennies, right?
Oh yeah,
that
that's
is
true.
accurate. Would you like to
You
gift
can
me?
have one of my bennies.
I would love that. And I will click on the button. There we go.
My bennies seem to be very spicy tonight, so
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that. That's very cool. Okay, thank you, Dan. I need to see how much I healed. And that's going to be my turn. Now
Okay.
that I'm healed, I will be able to start helping.
The guy that whose arm chopper lopped off is still he's down. He's not doing much.
That was enough
He's-
to remove both of my wounds.
Nice.
most people, it turns out, don't like having their arms cut off.
I don't know why. All right, Simon.
Personal problem.
Right?
All right,
The,
I'm up this guy's face. What got him?
You are up in this guy's face. He drops the bow and is gonna stab at you with a spear. You know what? He's gonna just go all out and he's gonna try to stab you twice.
Well, I meant to ask next time when
Yeah.
someone does try to roll to hit me. Is it taking into account my super reflexes, or what is it? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh. Sorry, need to find it. Anyway, people are at a -2 to attack me if I am aware of them being there.
I honestly have no idea. Doesn't look like it did. But even with that, he would have
Uncanny
a,
reflexes. That's what it is.
yeah. He does have a 15 to hit you. What's your normal parry?
My
Oh, yeah.
parry is only an 8.
An 8. So yeah, it's a difference in 9. So yeah, he does hit you with a raise.
Okay, that doesn't sound good.
It's probably not. It's spicy. Now you can, if you want to spend a Benny to soak, you can.
Well, how much damage did he do? I've got an 18 toughness.
He did looks like a point of damage, but it is mega damage, which means that because your armor is not MDC, so it means you take an injury.
Okay, but I can't soak that.
No, you can soak it.
Yeah, okay, but I only have to soak one. Is my point.
Right. Yes.
Okay, I will spin the Benny. Is there a soak button? Or
Yeah. Right in the chat.
Soak. Hey, look at that. Soak vigor roll. Got it.
Okay. And you're not shaken.
Mhm.
Nor do you have an injury, so that's good. All right. Oh yeah, he's doing twice. That's right. It's weird how they do this. He just, well, no, because with the -2 he would miss. So that's it for him. I think this one is the last remaining warrior is going to shoot a chopper because chopper is scary. Oddly enough.
Oh shoot! Ah man,
What?
I missed it. I don't have an initiative card. I was supposed to click the button again.
Oh.
That would have put me at an ace. My fault. Just put me at the end. That was my fault. I didn't see it.
I'm on the last guy anyway, so that's fine. All right. Spirit bow. Nope. Yep. So go ahead and take your action there, Simon.
Okay. That kind of sucked. I'm sure that didn't beat his parry.
That's because you were fighting this guy. It does not beat his parry.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Pretty much do.
Fair enough. All right. Next round. Don't forget to pick your card there, Bert.
It's only if I roll low, and I did again. Or draw low. There we go.
Oh shit.
Nice.
All right. Well, Chopper, you're up.
Okay.
You have no targets currently in your vicinity. You can hear combat in one of the buildings, and there is somebody that shot an arrow at you. So.
Okay.
And there's also the guy missing an arm screaming on the ground. Well, he's kind of passed out at this point.
Let's see. I don't really know where the shot came from, do I?
Yeah, you'd have an idea.
Since I don't know exactly where it's at, I feel like the thing to do, not the, like, it's not necessarily like what's going to get somebody killed, but I think what I should do, just to add insult to injury, I'm going to take the guy who's
Well, I was going
close
to
to
point
death.
out, I was going to remind you, the guy that's close to dead. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's close to dead. I would like to maybe just, athletics you can use to sometimes throw things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to pick up the guy who's on the verge of death, but not all the way dead, screaming in pain, and just throw him in the general direction of whoever sniped at me.
Okay. Give me an athletics roll.
The hell are you doing?
Also, take a Benny for following through with Bloodthirsty.
Yeah. Because I'm a good person. Maybe. I clicked it, but I don't know.
I know,
if it's
and
gonna
like
do
the dice
anything.
show up, but then they don't populate into the chat. But you know what? I rolled it for you. You
Okay.
got a 7, and that's still good.
I don't care
so
if it does
you
any
are-
damage. I just want to freak out
Yeah.
whoever it was that tried to snipe.
Oh, it'll do damage. You're a cyborg, so go ahead and just roll like an unarmed strike for your damage.
No, that I have unarmed strike listed on here.
You
It's
might-
probably under gear, I bet.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
I'll equip it.
And star it so that it shows up in your quick access. It's very weird.
It's weird. Why is it being like that? Sorry, this whole thing is.
No worries. I have noticed like every time they update it for a bit, it's a little wonky. We'll just take the first, roll that we get.
Oh, should I have rolled the actual fighting check? I thought I was just rolling the unarmed strike damage. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's fine because we still need that to get to the damage anyway. So
Okay.
we'll just do the damage.
Okay.
So you do 3 damage. It's not enough to injure the other guy. He'll be. So this guy will be shaken, but he's still up. But the other dude, he's in not so good shape. He's dying, dead maybe. He landed bad. So
He couldn't catch himself
that's right.
because he's missing an arm. I did that.
Good job.
All right. So this guy manages to unshake himself. He's like, "You son of a bitch." And he's just gonna maybe attack a chopper. He'll shoot his bow at you again. Yet again. His ancestors are ashamed of him.
They should be.
Yeah. Simon, you're up.
I'm useless at fighting, but I'll try to fight, I guess.
You have a D10. You're not useless at fighting.
useless.
Your dice just hate you.
Oh, no.
Just useless. Can't do anything.
It does seem
right.
like every time your character tries to go hand to hand.
Like that. Come on.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. You want to Benny that, Bert?
How many bennies left?
You want a Benny?
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure? You should murder some people, Bert.
Or Bert, there's an option. You're a juicer. You have burn.
No, I don't want to use burn.
Howard!
Yeah, I want to
Live
live
fast, die young. That's the juicer motto. Burn, baby, burn.
So burn dice. It may attempt to add a single burn die that result of every single agility, strength, and vigor-based trait roll. D6 that cannot ace. That's still not going to give me that much, though. Maybe roll after trait roll.
It might give you enough to land a hit, though. And it only goes, and your burn rating only goes down if you hit a 6.
I think it's a 1, isn't it? If I roll a 1?
Nope, it's a 6, I believe.
It says, and if the burn die result is a 1, he reduces his burn rating by a point.
All right, that's a 1. I don't remember. Come on.
There you go, 10.
All right, that's a hit. You can click the button with the 2 dice and do some damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
All right. So yep, that would be 13 AP8. Let me just. And all right, so hang on. Stop putting that on Chopper. Okay. You made him shake. You re-shook him again. Oh wait, this is a different one. Now this guy is shaken. So you did something?
I guess. He's just thinking to himself, super soldier serum my ass. I think they gave me the mediocrity serum.
Oh, no.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he needs.
And Dogger, you're up. You don't have any safe targets to shoot right now.
Then it's probably best that I don't.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Kozel.
I'm willing to forgo my turn to not kill my teammates.
Is there...
Fair.
Are they close enough that I could, like, walk up and see one of these dudes?
There are 2 of them left. So what is your what's your spirit die there, Chuck?
10.
10. So for 2 points, 2 extra power points, you could trip. So, or wait, no, it's usually smarts. What's your smarts at?
12.
Okay, even better. So, the way so it doesn't like to show that it's an option, but I was reading the book. You can triple the range of like your spells by spending 2 extra power points.
Oh.
So that would put you within. So you wouldn't necessarily have to move. You could just spend a couple extra power points if you're trying to cast a spell that has a range of like smarts,
Okay.
because that would give you like 36 instead of 12.
Okay. Well, yeah, the one that's got both of their arms. I just want to suggest that they take a nap.
Okay.
Like, just go to sleep, man. It's fine.
Wait, the one that's got both of their arms, or you mean the one that's missing an arm?
The one that's least fucked up.
Oh, the one that's least fucked up. That would be
The
this one here
stimulate.
that's tangling with Chopper at the moment, I believe.
Is it that one?
Yep,
Okay.
this one.
Yeah, I just because I see the other one, I'm like, no, I don't want to work
The one,
that hard.
well, the
later.
other one is the one that Simon's working on.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the one Chopper's tangling with. I'm gonna just be like, just
Okay.
take a nap. It's cool, man.
Sure.
Get a little too heavy on the puff pass. All right. I mean, it's a 5. It's a pass.
Yeah.
I do need to drop a couple more points, but we'll do that in a moment.
Is there any kind of resistance that they get for that, or does it just work?
Range of smarts, duration. There should be a roll to resist it. Puts a victim to sleep. Anyone affected must make a spirit roll at -2. Or no, just a spirit roll.
Okay. And he is asleep.
He's asleep. Good night.
Yeah.
No, we'll just put that dude. What? Nope, that's Kozel. We don't want to incapacitate.
I'm not sleeping. Not anymore, because I touched myself over there in private. And now I'm doing great.
Okay, well, this dude's not dead, but he's incapacitated. All right. Chopper, this man, the dude who's shooting a bow and arrow at you, just dropped down. He just went and just like collapsed to the ground.
Excellent. So I previously thrown the guy who had chopped his arm off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the arm close to me?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to grab it. Maybe is there a part of it where there's just a little nub of bone sticking out?
Yeah, right by the shoulder where you.
Perfect. I'm very I want to just as he's laying on the ground, I want to stab him with the severed arm of his friend.
Okay. Okay. Give me just a. It's not going to do any extra damage. It's just
maybe just do unarmed strike again.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm very frustrated that I'm missing these guys and not killing them.
Well, the good news is he's not moving. So,
okay.
So yeah, you definitely hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Okay.
And hell, I mean, you're going to get basically the drop. So if you know what, we'll just throw that on here. Here. And then when you roll damage, it should work.
Okay. Regular damage?
Yeah.
Cool. We'll see how it goes. If it goes.
I'll click buttons for you.
You might have to.
Yeah. Let's see. Yep. He's done. He was already in a bad way. So that dude is down. Anything else that you want to do on your turn? You killed him.
No, I feel satisfied with that.
Okay.
I probed you with your friend, Mr. Probing Spirit Warrior.
Or wait,
who's the prober now?
This is okay. Hey.
These are the questions.
They're important questions.
Moving.
Who's the prober now?
This guy over here. Oh, that's why. Yeah. So this one is did. All right. Anyway, Kozel.
Huh?
It's your turn.
Wait, it's the guy who I put a guy to sleep. The other guy's not dead yet?
The other guy is currently in close quarters combat with Simon.
Oh. Well, shit. Go to sleep, man.
They're like on opposite sides of the map.
I'll spend more fucking points.
Okay.
Go to sleep. Good night. I feel a little sleepy. I don't put him to sleep.
Okay. All right. Very fair. Dogger, you just
Very much
you want
the
to radio
same
check
situation. What up, everybody? Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't die, Simon.
Simon's doing great.
in? Yep. Okay. Now I do remember this guy was that. So
I guess I'll take a look around and make sure that nothing else exciting is happening around us.
sounds good. Sounds good.
Wouldn't want somebody to come sneak our shit while we're watching the Simon fight for spaghetti.
Absolutely.
Mm.
All right, Simon. Your turn. Burn, die. Burn, die. That makes it a
10.
hit. Yep.
Man, I cannot do damage worth anything. Well, he's still stunned though, so
Yeah.
that
Yep.
should be a wound, maybe.
Yep. Except it doesn't get past his armor.
Yeah.
Just snapping around a dazed man. Chopper, because for some reason, Chopper goes first is the rule.
Okay.
Simon carded up. Doesn't Simon get an extra? Yeah.
There it goes.
It took a bit. I got 3 low cards in a row.
Mm.
All right, Chopper, you're up.
Okay. This
You
point is
can-
kind of
You can hear the commotion going on in one of the buildings.
okay. I don't really know what's going on, but at this point, I think it's just kind of in the middle of like a little frenzy. I'll just try and run through, just charge through.
Are you gonna Kool-Aid man it?
I'm gonna Kool-Aid man.
Okay.
And then, yeah, just if there's something there, great. If not, I'll be satisfied just Kool-Aid manning it.
Very fair.
Is that probably like maybe an athletics or a...
Yeah. Athletics would be good.
Okay. That's what I'll do then. In theory.
I don't know why it hates you. That's a success. Yeah. No, I don't have a problem with that. You're just like boom, because you're a big old cyborg. Made out of a couple tons of metal. You got a jetpack for a little assist. You got robo strength. Yeah, and it's a building made out of wood. You punch through the wall pretty easily. Did you want to do anything in particular with that, or just burst into the room?
I think just burst in the room and then just take some splatter or whatever is left over, one of their friends, and just do this on them.
Sure. You know what? Do you have intimidation? You can give me an
I
intimidation.
don't. I should put some stock into it.
You should. It would fit well. All right. Well, that moves us on to Simon. Simon, backup has arrived. But are you going to let that chrome-plated piece of shit show you up?
He already has. Oh my! Oh my! All right, a 9. Does that hit?
It does hit. It does hit. Middle of the road, Simon.
Okay, well, there we go. This might be better this time. 26.
Okay.
He's still shaking, right?
Nope, that kills him.
No.
Yeah.
Simon just needs an audience, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I like it
Violence
when
is a
people
spectator
watch.
sport,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Indeed. And you have killed them all. There are no survivors.
Wait, isn't one guy
As
sleeping?
it was meant to be.
Or did he get murdered?
Oh yeah, there was somebody sleeping, I guess. I think.
He's sleeping for eternity.
Okay, because Chopper stabbed him with an arm, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I would go up like, don't worry, guys. I put one of them to sleep so we can question. Oh,
He's just gonna... So Chopper, where did you place the arm to jam it? Because I imagine you just left it there, so it's just sticking out now.
Yeah, it's like he's being pointed at as the one who's put to sleep.
You just get an extra hand and arm sticking out of the side.
Yeah,
It's this
it's like
one.
stabbed through the ribs, kind of wedged in there, and so the top of the arm's like dangling down.
It's this one
Pointing
right
at the
here.
guy.
So
Yep,
you
this
just
guy.
put your arm at his arm, and then it's like super
Yeah,
long arm.
Perfect. Yeah, absolutely.
You could just put your hand into his arm, and then you have a long arm.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know.
so was
No,
that
I-
everything
I-
we were supposed to do? Just fight these guys?
Well, you were supposed to find the twins.
Well, we found them. They're
Hmm.
dead.
They
I might-
killed the twins.
I may or may not have blown them up.
Are you going to let the other druids know that you've taken out this outpost?
I guess we should probably look and see if there is a wreckage of twins
gonna
inside of.
Check out the bodies at all or anything?
Yes, I will frisk the bodies.
Okay.
To
Now,
see.
you being a magic user there,
I'm a wizard.
Kozel. So most of these people were wearing lightly enchanted armor. Or light enchanted armor, which you currently have a suit of. They all had spirit bows and spirit spears, which are usually they're a hard item to purchase because they're usually gifted, more so than they are bought or traded. So that's the main thing. The other thing is a couple other things. So the ones who had the bird masks actually act as a magic optic system. As a techno wizard magic optic system. So you could wear one and get like the benefits of so it would basically it would provide you sensory enhancement. So you get +2 to sight-based notice checks, and you get access to dark sight, far sight, and detect arcana while wearing it.
Oh.
And it requires 1 power point per hour of use.
Oh.
But you get those effects without having to cast a spell.
Okay.
So you spend the 1 power point for an hour, and you'd have all of those effects running.
Okay. I mean, I'll definitely take one.
Yeah.
And we'll put the rest in we're going to sell this. What is it called?
Just call it Magic Optic System. That's the basic name for it.
Okay.
They also have their cloaks are what would be referred to as shadow cloaks. And I'll have to look up the specifics on that actual item a little bit more because they give a super vague description of it, and I'm like, that's not helpful.
It does something.
It does something.
Shadows.
Yeah.
It makes you Lamont Cranston. It's the shadow.
Let's see. The only thing of note is that the guy that lost an arm, he is wearing medium enchanted armor, so slightly heavier armor than what the others were wearing.
Okay. Well, they got some cool shit we can sell.
Da, 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 da. So, as you're kind of there and gathering around, because you're on watch there, Doggart, you see that some of the druids are starting to approach. They've heard the commotion. There is, smoke in the sky. There was a bit of fire. So they're coming to see how things are going.
Are there two twins in the wreckage of all these bodies? Because if there are, it's not our fault.
There are not. Yeah, I'm just looking here.
They were dead before the missiles hit them.
Right.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, the druids that you were working with can confirm that Kiernan and Cullen, who are the twins, were not among any of the bodies.
Good. They can discern one pile of paste from the other.
Yep. Let's see. You do find because you were all kind of searching around like the buildings and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you find a note that basically that informs you that apparently this cult follows some sort of being known as Peraun, Peraun, that is a personification of their wild nature cult. They believe it exists on the other side of the rift, and they appear to have taken Kiernan and Cullen there to do a sacrifice using them because they believe them to be a single man named Holden who is part of their cult who stole the power of Paran. And that somehow split this Holden into two men.
That's weird.
And so, yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, are those the twins?
Yeah, Kiernan and Cullen. So
But
they
they were-
apparently are on the other side of the rift, which is currently not open. And the druids can tell you it opens sporadically every few hours.
Oh, okay.
They
Okay.
do look at your mech there, Duggart, and they're like, that's not going to fit.
What?
You're barely going to fit, and they point at Chopper.
We
Make it bigger then.
You can't.
wait a second.
Get bigger. Damn it.
Wait a second. Can I help with this?
Just gonna go Evangelion this and just yeah.
Dang it. Can my growth shrink affect mechanical things?
No.
Dang it.
That would have been actually kind of awesome.
We were going to
Yeah.
capsule corp that and like shrink your
Yeah.
mech, get on the other side, and then grow it back
Just
up.
I'd have been like, he has to be in it for you to shrink it, but when you shrink it, it's going to crush him.
Yeah.
that's terrible also.
Yeah.
So what I need to do apparently is buy a tiny mech that's portal sized. That's my backup.
You do. You need a mobile mech.
I need a mech that fits inside of my other mech.
It's your backup mech.
You need to learn. Oh, you can't learn magic powers because there are magical mechs.
It'd be like that episode of Batman. The
Even though I do
animated
have some
series
magic.
when he takes off
Yeah,
his
but-
cowl and he's got
Not the
another
right
cowl
kind.
underneath.
Mm-hmm. Your stuff, all of your magical potential was used up in making you sensitive to psychic energies.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Boo.
Boo.
Yeah. So there you be. It will be. I'll just take the first one there. All right, fair enough. Oh, okay. So it's going to be a few hours before that rift opens up.
Mm.
Are you going to just hang out there, or are you going to be like, well, we've done enough?
We're helpful.
Speaking of which, Kozel, you getting the itch? You want to take another red puff?
guess.
Okay, absolutely. Give me another vigor and spirit roll.
Do I have 2 minus on these?
Yes, yep.
All right, I passed that one. That's the
Okay.
spirit. And you said a
Mhm.
vigor?
Yeah.
I'm doing great, man.
You're hanging in there. But yeah, everything still has that red kind of film to it, and it's still the muttery voices and creaking of trees.
It's really
I,
cool.
I guess I'll get out of my mech and I'll beep bep the security system on it, and I will attempt to rest to get rid of my fatigue until
Okay,
development.
fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
don't know if that's enough time for that or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Is there a way to get? Is there anything that gets rid of fatigue?
I assumed it was just resting, but maybe
Yeah.
not.
there is a spell like I forget if it's respite or
I can't just take a little nappy nap.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
That's how I get rid of fatigue in real life.
Same.
Now that I've not in my mech, I'm gonna be extra vulnerable.
It's like when a hermit crab is switching shells.
Yeah. Chopper was riding on my back last time, but now it's gonna be the other way.
Perfect.
Gonna need to get you a little baby Bjorn that I can ride
Oh.
in.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, you can remove with relief there, Kozel.
Does it say shaking?
It only lasts for an hour, though.
Really?
You can do numb instead of instead of recover. Numb will let him ignore the penalties for an hour.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
It doesn't actually remove the fatigue, but it does make it possible to
Yeah. Well, let's wait.
alleviate the symptoms for a bit. Yeah.
And then when we're getting ready to go through, I'll slap you with that.
Okay. Is there anything anybody wanted to do
I don't think
before?
so. No one else is hurt, right?
I don't think so. I think it's just me and my fatigues.
Okay. So we can fast forward along.
Yes.
All right.
Time
And
travel.
time will speed up. All right. And then you're all going through on foot?
Yes.
Okay.
Before we go in, I will put relief on Doggart.
You gonna put what on Doggart?
Relief to get rid of or to negate his thing for an hour. There you go.
Okay. Does that get rid of both or one of them?
1 point of penalty. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So you walk through this portal, and it's kind of small. It's barely like 6.5 feet tall. Like Chopper has to kind of duck and squeeze and contort to get in. But on the other side, you all think maybe you've shrunk. There are trees that go up for quite a long ways. Chopper, the voice of God, tells you that the top of this tree that you're currently looking at, it was perhaps 2 miles above you.
Long ways up.
Long way up. I bet it could climb it.
I bet you can. Getting down may be tough, or maybe.
Yeah, jetpack.
I was going to say that's going to take a heck of a fire truck to get a cat out of that tree.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Let's see. There are creatures that are flying through the air. leaping between branches. The canopy is so thick it literally blocks out the sky, but you can see a rainbow of sunshine that filters through crystalline leaves. You do see a series of buildings on this side, but they appear to be unoccupied.
Bush is still able to go pee on those leaves.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's always
someday.
the dilemma. Oh, you just want pets? Okay. All right.
Are there any fancy anything left behind in the buildings?
Nothing.
Just vacant, empty.
Mm-hmm. I mean, these are the buildings that the druids that you're friendly with had set up here.
Okay.
And it looks like if that other group is doing some kind of ritual, it's not being held here.
Okay. They didn't leave any notes saying like, actually, secretly we're the bad guys. I hope no one reads this.
Something like that. Yes. You can give me notice checks, survival checks if you're looking for tracks, anything like that. You know, if you're looking to see if they left something secret behind, yeah, that'd be a notice check. I'm just saying casual glancing. Not so much.
Yeah, 6. I'll take it. Actually, you know what? Since we're getting close to the end of the night, let's go ahead and bet
Do
it.
it.
Use them or lose them, right?
Absolutely.
Doggert's good at this one thing.
You don't notice anything too much out of the ordinary, except you do pick up a trail. Yep. And you're gonna which makes sense because I believe you're actually
Bloodhound.
Bloodhound, if I remember correctly. So yeah, you're like, boo! Got that hound bark.
Mm. Yeah.
Doggart appears to have found something.
What'd you
Did you
find,
find,
boy? Oh shit.
I point and I say, bark, bark, bark.
Bark, bark, bark.
Okay.
You're supposed to know what it means.
I do. Timmy's down a well.
That's right. All the
Damn
time.
it, Timmy. Stop going into wells.
Yeah.
You
Stupid
think
child.
he'd learn after the first well?
You'd think.
He just
no.
likes the attention at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little shit that way.
Yeah.
Fucking
let's
Timmy.
follow.
Fucking Timmy.
All right, so you start following it. And yeah, you're following it, and you're walking, and you're walking, and you're walking. And about 6 hours goes by. And as you're still kind of going through the trees, but now it's starting to open up a little bit, and you see a butte rising amidst the trees. The butte, and you know, Chopper, I'll give this to you since the butte is probably about 900 feet tall. And everyone can give me notice rolls.
I have a
Words.
notice level of bad. Yeah, I did okay. I got a 7.
You did do okay. Look at you.
Every now and then.
Tammy did all right. Ooh. Oh,
I don't know.
let me roll for Chopper. Chopper got 10. Got an 8. Okay. So yeah, you notice that it looks like kind of a top of the this butte that there are kind of semi-natural looking shelters made from the rock. As a matter of fact, Chopper, you spot 2 humans that look identical in separate stone cells, and you're still a bit of a ways off. But you can see that there is a pathway that would allow you access to the top of the butte, but it looks like they are currently watching that path. You could
they
also
the
climb the
12
butte. That is an option. But yeah, it looks like the two people that you're looking for are currently captured. It looks like they're getting ready for some kind of ritual.
We should get up there fast.
If we kill the twins, they can't complete the ritual.
I think that.
I mean, that is technically one approach.
Or we could kill the other people instead. That would be another option, I guess.
It might be more work, but also valid.
But also more fun.
That's true.
Yeah.
Work
Would you
hard,
want to kill
play
2
hard.
people or like 10 people?
That sounds like good math to me.
I mean, we could kill all of them. Want to go for 12 people?
Yes.
Oh, one other thing that I'll point out: the static is gone for
Mm.
Doggart
That's
and
nice.
Kozel. As soon as you walk through as soon as you walk through that rift, it was gone.
Does that mean that we've been on the wrong side this whole time and now we're on the right side?
Oh shit. It was like Fringe.
You muted, Chuck.
Am I? No, I'm just talking too quiet. It's
No.
like Fringe, where like the one guy was from the wrong universe the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's exactly like that. Are we in the wrong universe, just generally speaking? We didn't know it until now.
Oh, no.
Could be.
If you see me looking over that way, it's because Muppet. I have a bag of. Wait, I'm just gonna grab them. Hang on.
Muppet likes bags.
Cats just like containers of any sort, really. I
A
think.
bag of baked shrimp chips,
Oh.
Oh,
and these are hot garlic flavor.
I would mess with that.
I would.
They're not terribly hot, but it was just something different.
Try that.
But the cats were like, "Oh, this smells interesting." And before I wind up, looking over and seeing a cat head stuck in the bag, figured I'd,
Just
grab
put your own head in it first, and then there's
Yeah.
no room for the cat.
you just inhale. Yeah. Much like Bert and snorting the electrolyte powder, you just crush up your chips that are seasoned and just.
Yeah.
It's fine. The sinuses are like
You can do that
nature's
with
second
everything.
mouth.
I'm convinced of it. You can snort anything.
With enough willpower.
So yeah, that's what you see over there. Dogger,
Well-
you feel like you could take a nap here.
I do. Is that a suggestion?
No, I'm just saying you feel like you could actually nap here.
I'll just leave everybody else to do the murder, and I'll take a nap.
I'm
So
gonna
I
take a
started
nap.
blasting.
Yeah.
And they are quite a ways off. If you had your mech here, you might be able to get the range on it. But like you said, they are. Let's see here. I mean, you could, in theory, it's like, let's see here. Because I think Simon's got some.
I was going to say I can hit out to 120.
Yeah. I mean, you could stay, at a
Mhm.
pretty decent range. Dogger, not so much. He's a little bit more up close.
Which is ironic.
Chopper does have the well, normally you'd have your mech, and your mech would have plenty of range. I mean, Chopper has the railgun, and the plasma cannon's a little bit shorter range, but the railgun would have range.
Yeah.
So I mean, if people wanted to hang back and provide covering fire, they could certainly do so. Chopper tends to work best up close. Oh, you do see an unusual figure over there, which sadly there is not artwork for it, but I must read the description of this person. Let's see here. So there is a being resembling a grizzly bear with a furry elephantine head. And they appear to be the person in charge.
Oh. That's
From
strange.
what you have had from what you've heard from the other druids, that would be Perovit, who is the head of this druid cult.
That's one ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, he's like weird and shit.
And while you think about that, I think we'll just end there.
Oh
You have
shit.
some time to think.
No,
Yeah, that's quarter two.
that's fair enough.
I was all setting up my shot for aiming and
Yeah, you can try to
Stay
snipe.
tuned till next time
Yeah,
while Simon shoots bad guy.
maybe I'll make a map. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I'd have to be like, how do I put in the elevation of? Because it's 50 inches, which translates to 100 yards.
Oh my.
No, it was something. Yeah, I don't know.
It sounds too complicated already.
It's a long way. Yeah, it's quite tall, and they also don't. They don't give you like how far away do you notice it? Are you on a rise? Are you below it? You know, these are things that I think about.
besides, if we start next time, we'll have bennies again.
Oh,
You will
shit.
have bennies again. You
true.
are, aside from Chopper, you're all a little Benny light, except for Dan.
You got to use like 4 of them already this session, and I still have one.
Yeah,
Nice.
and some of the bennies were useful
I think all of them really were.
for you. They were.
Yeah.
For Kozel and Simon.
Yeah.
Like I always like to say, the reroll is a lie. It's just it's gambling, you know, and it's no, the house always wins.
The odds are typically not in your favor.
True.
Although tonight I had an unusually lucky night.
You did, which is good. I'm glad. You got to do explosive things, which is
That
fun.
was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was quite
Chopper
enjoyable
got
to see.
Got the slice and dice. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I got for tonight. We'll pick it up next time. And plugs.
The Discord.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
Yeah.
just so excited.
He was.
Just send people to the Discord where they can hang out and chat with us.
Yeah.
We got some content that Trap posted in the episode discussion already tonight. Just about this episode. We got memes and video games, music, movies, TV shows, all sorts of stuff. Come hang out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Chuck, are we doing something Friday?
We should be doing more Cyberpunk on Friday.
Cool.
Yeah. And then nothing Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday should be
Dragonbane. Because you're definitely not in a fucking pickle.
That's never happened. Pickles are really hard to get into.
yeah.
They're pretty
that's true.
small.
They've only committed a prison break with no exit strategy.
We might have, yeah. that could be true.
It's gonna be fine.
It's
Be
gonna be
fine.
great.
Totally
I-
fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Bert, you got anything coming up?
Well, we just our Werewolf 20th met yesterday, so we're going to be going back to that starting next Tuesday. Friday, we should be doing some Bloody Appalachia this Friday. Everybody is around, so that is also going on. So if you guys aren't doing anything this Saturday, that means I'm doing something this Saturday. We should be Cyberpunk Red of my own.
Nice.
We're calling that one Choom. It is a dramedy. Dramedy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then this Sunday, I don't know, maybe some Weird Frontiers, maybe not. Something, though. Something going on this Sunday.
Yeah. That's what we got.
Cool.
Oh, there's a question in the chat about Dragonbane. So Dragon will be Sunday at like noon Central Time?
Noon
So,
Central Time here on this. And
Yep.
then after that, it'll go up on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been so good.
Yeah.
Just trying to break out of the Elven City dungeon. It's
We're,
fine.
yeah.
It's easy. People do it all the time.
I've not put the fear of death into Chuck a few times in the game,
Yeah.
and also killed him
Yeah.
at least once.
I'm on my second character. Yeah. Cool. Let's
So,
get
yeah.
out of here.
All right.
Goodbye.
Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to others.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching.